Welcome back to medical hall, medical junk. No. Welcome back to ophthalmological junk hall. We've seen our lensometers. I have a sexy lensometer that I plan to hack apart brutishly in the pursuit of knowledge. And I have two cute lensometers that will be cobbled together into Lensometers Monster. And then this is not as exciting, perhaps, but this has been on my salvage wish list for a very long time. Behold. Could I have planned that reveal a little better? No. This is a device you may have seen in like every doctor's office where it's an otoscope and an ophthalmoscope or ophthalmoscope. It's the thingy that looks in your nose, the thingy that looks in your eye, and the thingy that may or may not look in your ear. Sometimes you can look in the nose and the ear with the same tool. So this one, is that a condensing lens or a, yes, it does seem to be. You know, it's just always hard. No, it couldn't be. This is binocular. I'm not really sure, but this has a fun lens on it. There I am. La, 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 la. And here, oh, I'm looking at you. Ooh. Hilarious. These are outrageously cool, and the technology has not actually developed that much. They've just gotten cuter, like more Apple Store-ish. So when it's holstered, it activates a trigger switch within the rest that kills the circuit, and then when you remove it, it lights up. This one, I believe, needs a bulb, but they're standardized bulbs. And, you know, it's pandemic times. I'm pretty sure otoscope bulbs are not one of the things that the medical industry is experiencing a critical shortage of, but I'm going to be sure before I order something privately. And then the other side you might notice is headless. And that is because this is the ophthalmoscope, which, you know, this is just the power supply. This is the power supply. That's all it is. It's the handle. It connects to the power. That's it. It's, you know, the power supply has an intensity knob and it has a power switch and it has hardware to hook into the wall. It's got the trigger switches and the rest. These are the actual doodads. This is the doodad holder, and then this is the doodad. And this is probably going to be difficult to demonstrate, but there's a little window that you can look in. Let me give you something to... Well, anyway, this is going to be impossible. But there's a little window that you can look in, and it has a fun little rest so that you can, like, put it right on your eyeball. Just right in there. And you can slide through. There's a disc within this mechanism. It's like one of those, you know, like picture, oh hell, what were those called? Viewmasters, you know? There's a disc that's sliding, and it has at each increment a different convex or concave magnification. So I did not get a phoropter, like the manual, you know, like better or worse, better, you know, like those gorgeous, oh, I saw some of like the most beautiful pieces of machinery I've ever seen in person, you know, just stunning. This is a great little like handheld equivalent because no, I can't, you know, combine any combination or permutation of, 300 different incremental lenses to find somebody's precise prescription. But I can totally have them look through this and be like, better or worse, better or worse, better or worse, better or worse, and at least like get an idea, because it's got the magnification and demagnification right here. Magnification goes up to 40, demagnification goes down to 25, and just having somebody look at something that like they need to look at a lot, like a book or a computer screen, just having them sit there, hold this in front of their eye and shuffle through it until it looks better, and being like, well, congratulations, we can get you a pair of reading glasses that won't kill you and will probably help. Thrilling! So I love that as like kind of a hacky application of this, but obviously like what it's meant for is like put it in here like that. It's got just the cutest little locking mechanism on it. I love this. I love this. So it's got this and it's got this. Just focus! It just wants to show you my face so bad. It just wants to show you my face so much. But anyway, it just, it pops together and then it rotates, and I just, satisfying. So I don't have a GFI wired here. My extension cable that's coming down from the ceiling is just the 2-prong bullshit. And I do have one of those little adapters floating around somewhere, but like, I really don't want to like blow this for no reason. So, anyway, I believe this power supply is live, and if it's not, it would be pretty easy to fix. These are, for all their like complicated medical grade blah blah blah, these are standard voltage cables. And if wires need to be fixed or whatever, like if the power supply has issues, yeah, this is just a standard 120 volt input, 3.5 volt, 0.7 amp output. Medical companies love to be complicated. 3.5 volts. Fuck off. And extra bonus, the back of this, all Phillips screwdrivers. None of that like hexagonal, 16-point screw. So yeah, I'm definitely, in the future, gonna crack this baby open, see what's up in there. But it's also my only one, so I do not want to get too adventurous. The value of having not just a wired otoscope and powered ophthalmoscope, not just of having like a little doodad to approximate somebody's reading glass prescription. Like, in my yeehaw medicine endeavors, one of my struggles is image, like the pathos appeal of what I'm doing. Because if I'm at like a summer camp, or like if it's just a friend who's shown up and needs some trauma care or something, sure, yeehaw. But some of the people that I feel like are, most marginalized in the healthcare system are people who really have some like mental blocks about healthcare, whether it's due to like dementia or like trauma, like they're just people where like medicine is bad. Medicine is a bad thing, and it's been bad to them. And so in some circumstances, hacky equipment can make people feel more comfortable. Like if they can like really recognize what something is every day, and maybe, like realize, okay, this is something I know, that's okay. Like I don't usually use a medical mallet if I'm testing someone's reflexes. I feel like that's unnecessary. That's playing doctor type bullshit. Just use like my hand, Or like if it's a kid, I might use like the back of a spoon, or like something they have in their pocket, just to like do like a little magic trick and be like, I can do this with anything. But on the other side of that is the issue when I do need to look in someone's nose and ears. And I really only have like a flashlight and a magnifying glass, or like a dental mirror, or, like my eyeballs. And that's weird, Even if you don't have any like extant trauma or like brain disorders, like It's weird. It's weird. And you don't always have the luxury of building up a comfortable, physically intimate relationship with someone before you have a pressing need to inspect their sinuses. Yeehaw. So this, maybe I'm the only person on earth who thinks that this is dope as hell. But this is dope as hell. This... Look at that little rocker switch. Look, listen. The sound of science.